The Ghost Catcher by Martha Hamilton and Mitch Weiss, illustrated by Kristen Baluk. A Bengali folktale. In a small village in Bengal, there lived a young barber who loved his work. As he cut hair and trimmed beards, he heard many entertaining stories. But if a customer told him a tale of woe, the barber would say, "Keep your money, you need it more than I do." So on most days he returned home without a single coin. The barber's wife was thankful for his kind heart, but she grew weary of his ways. At her wit's end she wailed, "We never have enough to eat. You are so generous to others that you have forgotten about us." She picked up the bag that held his scissors, combs, and mirrors and thrust it into his hands. "Don't come back until you can promise that we will not go hungry again." So the barber decided to go to the next village. It would be easier to accept money from strangers. So he took his bag of tools and set off on the long walk. As night fell, the barber passed a large banyan tree. "This will be a perfect place to sleep for the night," he thought. It happened that a ghost lived in that tree. As soon as the barber fell asleep, the ghost glided down and let out a hideous laugh. "You will make a tasty meal." The barber jolted awake. In spite of his fright, the barber thought quickly. "Ha ha 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 ha!" he screeched back. "I have no fear of you. I am a ghost catcher." He pulled a large mirror from his bag and stuck it in front of the ghost's face. "Look at this gruesome ghost, who I have already caught. You will soon join him in my magical bag. Don't bother trying to escape. My bag will find you no matter where you hide." The ghost had never seen a mirror. He did not recognize his own reflection. Filled with fear, he begged, "Kind sir, I'll do whatever you say. Please don't put me in that bag with that ugly ghost." "Fine," replied the barber. "Tonight I am going to sleep under your tree. By morning I want you to bring me 1,000 gold mahor. Otherwise it's into my bag you go." The ghost took one look at the bag and flew off in a frenzy. When the barber awoke, the ghost presented him with a pot of gold mahor. "Well done," marveled the barber. "But I have one more command. Build a shed by my house and fill it with rice by tomorrow. Then I will release you from my spell." "Tomorrow?" whined the ghost. "That's impossible." "It is either that," warned the barber, "or you will live in my bag forever." With a gasp, the ghost flew off in a flash. When the barber returned home, he showed his wife the pot of gold mahor and told her of his meeting with the ghost. "Dear, I'm so impressed by your cleverness," laughed his wife. She was thrilled to know that their worries were over. The ghost worked from morning till night. After he finished building the shed, he filled it with bag upon bag of rice. While he was working, his uncle floated by. The uncle had never seen a ghost work so hard. Horrified, he cried, "What are you doing?" "A powerful human being lives in that house," whimpered the nephew. "He is a ghost catcher. I must finish this task by the end of the day. Otherwise, he will put me into a bag with a ghastly ghost he has already captured." The uncle was ashamed of his nephew. "You fool! Human beings have no power over us. Come with me. I will teach this man to have proper respect for ghosts." The two ghosts peered into the window of the barber's house. The uncle ghost let out his most horrifying cackle. "Ha ha 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 ha! What a scrumptious snack this human will be! Shall we eat him now, nephew? Or perhaps we should wait and cooking in our curry." To the uncle's surprise, the barber showed no fear. He calmly strolled to the window and looked at the nephew. "Since you have done as I have demanded, you are free to go." Then he glared at the uncle. "But your fiendish friend must take your place in my bag." The uncle ghost was enraged. "How dare you talk to a ghost like that?" he shrieked. But just then the barber whipped out his largest mirror. He held it in front of the uncle's face. "How would you like to spend the rest of your days with this frightful creature?" he warned. The uncle ghost was no smarter than his nephew. "Oh, sir," he pleaded, "whatever you do, don't put me in the bag with that disgusting ghost. I will bring you 2,000 gold mahor and build you a bigger shed filled with rice." "If you do that," replied the barber, "I will be satisfied." The uncle ghost kept his promise. Afterward, he and his nephew turned and flew the other way whenever they saw the barber coming. From then on, the barber spent his days cheerfully cutting hair, trimming beards, and listening to wonderful stories. But what truly delighted him was knowing he had more than enough to share with those in need. Thank you. Like and subscribe down below.